Alright, well, we're here. Let's see if it'll actually start. This video is brought to you by the join page of my website. If you want more info on how to join races or other events we do on streams, head to broughy.com/join. Well, we've started. I wasn't expecting it to work, but we're going. We'll see how long it lasts. But 210 people on a regular Gfred in the snow, and we've started. We've actually started. I want to say this is the most amount of people we've ever had in a regular Gfred, right? Like, every time we've had more people than this in these Gfred races, it's always been Gfred versus DFG. Because it would never work with regular Gfred. I mean, I shouldn't speak too soon, it still might not. We've gotten this far before with like 300 people and then it crashes as we're running, I remember one time, so we'll see. But hey, we're here. 210, the biggest snowfred we've ever had. I'm ready for it. Oh god. God. Oh no, I'm all over the place. That did not go well. Oh yeah, some people are doing the swim line, so they don't have to make it up the steps. I don't think that was quicker, jumping up there. That's the thing, again, with these 8th gear Gfreds, doing a completely different route to normal might benefit you. Like at the airport, for example. Just going a completely different route that normally you would never go in a regular Gfred because it's so much longer. Just because you're missing out on a lot of craziness. It's actually quicker. Don't worry, you only lost 50 positions hitting that rock. I know, right? It's crazy. The numbers are just crazy. Those who continued swimming are definitely on the back foot. Running was definitely quicker, as long as you could make it up the steps. Group 2 started. Oh yeah, there's multiple, and we have this many on a regular Gfred. There's multiple. It's like a staggered start, like a harmonic start type thing, with different groups of people, I believe. Just to actually spread people out so it will actually work. There's going to be massive field spread. I mean, it's a big Gfred on 8th gear. We're going to be around the freeway for a while before we can get a car. We always are. I always like to go to the right because it feels like you can kind of, you know, keep going on the freeway until you find something. Alright, dad joke, here's one. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Damn, that's a classic. That's an absolute classic. Alright. I'm just gonna keep running. That's my strategy. Just keep going until I get the chance to get a car. Ooh. I'm not going to bother fighting over anything. Okay, maybe I am. Well, I'm a passenger. I am someone's passenger. Which means I need to get out before we get to the quarry. But hey, it gets me out of the mess so far. Let's have a look at the, yeah, massive field spread already.
This was the worst idea of all time.
It was the worst idea of all time. You gotta be careful not to run anyone over. I don't know. Oh, 69th, nice. Top left. Oh, now I've gained like 20 positions immediately. You don't want to be nice and let me out before the quarry, do you, Sampo? Be a friend. Just next to a car. I'll take anything. Oh, it has been nice. Thank you. No, it's gone. Damn it. Well, it's alright. There's cars here. Go. Go, go, go. I tell you what.
Oh, what a scumbag!
This does not look in a good state. But it's a car, and we're still going. That's what's important. Oh, that's an elegy. This car was destroyed before I even got in it. It looks like every other 9F you've used for a Gfred. It's true. He was nice. I'm glad he was nice. He did me a big favour. Because otherwise I would have had to jump out. Oh, there's people everywhere. So it seems like we have had... What was that? So it seems like we have had a few crashes. No, not too many. Some big name, Vedlith, Benny, Rip. You can't rejoin when you crash, unfortunately, no. But that's, I mean, it's not a surprise, to be fair, that we've had some people crash. This is the most we've ever had in a regular Gfred. Wasn't it the last 8th gear Gfred that I was saying it's been a while since we've actually done a regular 8th gear Gfred because we're always doing variations? And here we are again. I didn't expect this to actually work. I didn't think that... I thought we were just going to do one attempt and then, alright, then it won't work and we'll have to go do a Def G versus Gfred or something instead. But here we are, 210 in a regular Gfred. Please give me something good for coming all this way. What's that? Comet of some description? I'll take it. Hey, it's my Sampo, my buddy! We got the same car. No way! We can't be friggin' separated. We both chose to do the same thing, and we ended up in the same car. I hope we both get good karma and finish the race together in first and second places. I would rather be first. Yeah, we're not going to win. I don't think we're going to be winning at this stage. To win an 8th gear Gfred, you've kind of gotta get like a super good start. You gotta get really lucky with finding a car immediately. And you've just got to get out of the mess, the inevitable mess. Benson's flying. One line of dots from the lighthouse to the airport. That makes sense. Moggy and RBS in the top 2 positions. They're the top 2 from last week's Gfred, actually. Where Moggy took the win and RBS died at the end. Will he get his revenge this time?
Oh, what a scumbag!
Right, 32nd. What do I need for a top 5 with 210? I need to divide it by 6, right? Oh, am I going to be able to get enough speed? I don't think so. It's a mess. Yeah, that was never going to work. 35th. 35th for a top 5. Okay. Well, we're in that. Well, I always say this, 35th for a top 5. In reality, you need 5th for a top 5, but the equivalent of a top 5 in a 30-player lobby. Parted for me nicely. Come on. Come on. Please. No. Oh, come on. Oh, do you know what? It's not worth it with so many people. There's explosions, there's all sorts. Let's just go up. Oh man, everyone's going up this way as well though. I've never seen the parking lot so full. This is madness. It's like every city parking garage around Christmas. Yeah, it was probably a good idea to not. Yeah, I should have gone around the other way, really. Everyone else had the right idea. I thought I could try to do something different, but nah. That's dangerous. Come on, please. Please. Yes! There's just people everywhere. The leader is at the train tracks to Chiliad now, whilst also Mjolnir says in the chat finally got to the quarry. The field spread is huge. And it's even more crazy because it's a Snowfred. Like, you know, no grip. Snowfreds are just ridiculous on their own. Alright, we're out of the first choke point of the airport. But it's a 210 player Snowfred. Everywhere is a choke point. I like how the Bensons are the Stay Frosty Bensons. And then are popping up in the traffic in the snow conditions. Jesus, just getting bounced around. You just can't have a clean run. This is what I was saying about, like, to be able to win these races, the 8th gear ones anyway, you've just got to be able to get away at the start. Because as soon as you're with other people, even if you're outside of the top 10 or something, you just, the top 10 is like 20 other people. Unique experience this though. The first big Snowfred we've ever done. First ever. Last year's Snowfreds we didn't have the 8th gear version. Me and Nicholas having the same idea. Going for the OG route. I'm going for the true OG route as well. I'm not even gonna try with the sort of the new the cleat line. Okay, I wasn't expecting someone to be there. Oh, come on, Bonnet. Fly off, please. Don't be there this whole way, please. It would have, surely it would have flown off by now. What is this? Oh my god, there's still people. There's still people coming out of the quarry. Okay, it's closed now that I braked. We're alright. Lean out the window to look. Can't back up to Nicholas. It's a bike. Yeah, I'm gonna go for full-on OG route because I don't trust anything right now in terms of being able to make it up Chiliad in the snow in this car. There's a lot of ballers around, which would be great to have. But I also feel like... I also feel like this car it's a good car to have for the rest of the Gfred. I just need to make it through Chiliad. It's been a while since I've done this route. Been a long time. Kind of feels nice. It's like, I mean, this car might have been fine on the middle route as well. Like, I don't know. I probably, in all reality, should have just done the middle route and it probably would have been fine. But I didn't want to risk it. And you know what? Snowfreds, anything can happen, and trying something a bit different on the playing it safe strategy is never a bad thing, I don't think. And also, it's a lot more peaceful here. The hot lap middle route area, it is going to be absolute chaos. This is peaceful by comparison. Careful of the outcrop. Like, people might be hitting other people down Chiliad and whatnot, so yeah, it's all about keeping up the momentum, and I lost some of it on that outcrop. Damn, RBS is at the observatory already. Crazy. Has taken over the lead. I mean, the field spread on 8th gear Gfreds on its own is huge, and then you could take into account a Snowfred on top of that. Just ridiculous field spread. I hope to win one of these one day. It would be an experience to win an 8th gear massive Gfred. I don't think I will, truthfully, but it'd be nice. Alright, we got back into the top 20 after the ridiculousness that was the airport. Yeah, it's an absolute mess up here. Did I say top 20? I meant top 30, if I didn't say that. Alright, I'm going to do it because I don't think many people are going to go train tracks on the way here. Because the hot lap route is suicide in Snowfreds, unless you're in a car that can handle it. There are some good cars about. It's not like vanilla... Wow. It's not like vanilla GTA Snowfreds, the 5M1s, where you're not allowed to have all-wheel drive cars. You can have whatever's in the traffic, and there's Tempestas and Ballers and all sorts. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, gotta hope for some luck on the train tracks. Oh, there's people coming this way. Oh, it's gonna be a mess. He's gone anyway. Can't get him. He just got launched through. Yeah, you try to go on the you try to go on the single file bridge when there's people coming. You will pay the price. Always got to give way to whoever's on the bridge first. Yeah, the side part of that bridge, it's difficult to get on it, but it does work for sure, if you can get on it. Alright, RBS takes the win. Now it's time to... You've got... Now it's time to see where I can finish, is what I was going to say. Oh my god, it's Sampo again! No way! I was so surprised I've crashed. Wait, was that who was on the bridge? Who got wrecked? And I didn't notice. There's no way. Can't be friggin' separated, man. Bonnet finally came off. Yep. Hey, a top 20 finish would be good. If I can get that. I feel like I'm gonna risk it. Oh, the little bounce helped. Yeah, there's a lot of better cars around. That's the thing. I've kept this car all the way through, but there's a lot of decent cars. The Elegy and the Tempesta are certainly the two best, I would argue. And then we're seeing that classic Snowfred duality of the slow all-wheel drive cars versus the fast rear-wheel drive cars. That's what I'm in. And then we've got other people in the slow all-wheel drive stuff, and we're kind of battling. That was an explosion. Yep, there's a free position. All right. I'm in 20th, top 20. I don't know what, like, my best result, I'm sure I got a top 5 at one point in one of these big 8th gear Gfreds, but beyond that, I think most of my big Gfred results have been pretty bad. I can't remember now, but that was friggin' glorious. I'm doing OG route. I've done OG route and it helped me earlier on. I'm doing OG route now, and I'm hoping it's going to help me again. This has been a true classic Snowfred. It's ironic that the OG routes have kind of come back into play here, when you're in the mid-pack at least, just because you're avoiding so many other people, and also it's a Snowfred, so you know they're the safer play. Look who's in 21st. No way. I think avoiding people, once you know you're in the mid-pack, avoiding people is more important in a big 8th gear Gfred. Alright, moment of truth. Yes. And now we wait and see where we end up. This has been a nice Snowfred. I'm glad we got to do a proper Gfred as well. We didn't have to do the Def G versus Gfred. We could do a full proper Gfred with over 200 people. First time ever we've had that. And for it to be a Snowfred as well. This has been beautiful. Didn't want to risk the Hail Mary. I genuinely think the OG routes have given me a good result today. Someone's swimming. Oh, damn it. Missed it. '17th. You're going to be the first finisher to not do the Hail Mary route. Was I really? Hey, I'll take 17th. A scaled podium. Is that a podium? Scaled for 30 players.
Another lap, and that might have been a decent little comeback. Pretty hectic race, that one.
Hey, I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for all the GGs. 17th. Beautiful. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Considering, you know, I was quite far down especially after the airport shenanigans. From the airport onwards, that was a pretty good Gfred, I think. Here he comes. There he is. Few places back, but not too far. 22nd place for Sampo. After all that. 17th, we were only separated by 5 places. We started off in the same car. Couldn't be separated all the way through the race and then only separated by 5 places. Crazy. Although separated by a minute and a half in the end. That's awesome. I love Gfreds like this. Where it's just, you know, you get such crazy things happen and it's super special because we've got 210 players in a regular Gfred. It's in the snow. Just beautiful. Sampo failed the Hail Mary, I see. I'm pretty happy with my decision making in that one. I think the OG routes on all stages were the right plays. It's one of the better results I've had as well in an 8th gear big Gfred. And to have 210 people as well. And yeah, it was really smooth. Everything worked flawlessly. 8th gear guys.
What a scumbag!
Have done excellent work. Yeah, that was beautiful. Considering it was we've never done a regular Gfred with that many players before. It's always had to be Gfred versus Def G or something like that. To have done a regular Gfred with over 200.
Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322 and this donation serves as an update to my fastest fully upgraded donation series where I take all donation sounds around a circuit to find the best to use for racing.
Thank you very much for the 1322 RBS. And for Lowbens for gifting the giving a gift sub to Sampo. GG RBS on that victory. Another one to add to the list. It would be cool to win one of these. To win a race of hundreds of people would be cool. I don't think it'll ever happen because it's too much craziness. But you never know. We'll keep trying. More crazy things have happened.
And what really annoys me is putting them in the fucking supercars class. Really? Really?
And Sampo now with the $9 donation. Thanks for the ride along. Thank you very much. So my best results on 8th gear Gfreds have been 2nd place in the 55 player Gfred, 3rd place in the 126 player Gfred. And then after that, I don't think I've had an actual top 5 since we had, you know, the huge Gfreds. So I think my best result is 3rd out of 126, technically in terms of like the actual ratio. That's Dinmite. If you all want Dinmite to finish, he's got to do the swim. We need Dinmite to make it. Alright. I like how we've got the duality in the chat. Half of the people saying, yeah, we need to have Dinmite finish, and then the other half is saying, close it right before he's about to finish. Nah, I'm not doing it. They made it all that way, they deserve to finish. So there we go, there's the final finishing order. A lot of people made it to the end. 146 made it to the end. That was fun. I'm looking forward to next year's Snowfred now, where we can do all this all over again. And continuing to try and push the boundaries of what we can do with these big Gfreds. Oh, goodness me.
Yes! I'm done! I can't!
Wow.
I can't! I can't do this anymore! I can't!
That's, unexpected. Holy moly. Hang on, let me just... so people can watch what's happening in the marbles while I focus on this. Sampo with the $100 donation after all of that. Riding in a car with Sampo really paid off. Thank you for everything you do. The amount of good times and entertainment you've provided for all of us during the years is rather special. Have a great Christmas and the rest of the year. Thank you so much. That's super... Thank you so much for the kind words. And the $100 donation. That's craziness. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure sharing a car with you for a few seconds. Thank you very much, Sampo. That's craziness. Merry Christmas to you too.